This is hard. It's a long way up.
It's okay.
You can do it.
You got this. Lift that leg, man.
Come on, Scotty. You can do it.
I believe
It's not
in
working.
Use those arms.
Use those legs. Work them legs.
Hamstring. Gotta
You
put it.
got this.
Yeah.
Woo!
Victory is mine.
You did it.
Y'all look very familiar. Didn't we do this yesterday?
Probably.
No.
I wasn't here yesterday.
Well, we're going to do the whole thing just for you.
I've been waiting 10 years for this. You don't understand.
Oh, good. Thanks. Yeah, this is working great today. It's good. Thank you. We're good. Check. One. Can. You. Here. Back. Can. You.
Damn, Metricon again.
Can. We. Is there any way we can get somebody with some technical aptitude in here? Mind you, I don't really need this. It just makes me feel better.
It makes you look cooler.
That way, if you guys get unruly, I can just like. Can't do all my sound effects tricks. Can you hear everything sounding? Let me know if this thing's cut some up yesterday. Good. Anyone? I don't know. Okay.
It's hard to hear you up front. Perfect.
It's because the monitors are in the wrong position. I may just go over and fart with this thing for a minute. Because as usual in my ADD world, I have no idea what I'm doing up here.
I feel you.
See if we can blow some shit up. Layer 1 up. Check. Mains are up. Check. Headphone levels up. Check. There's a button on this thing that says overload.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Only live once.
Press the red button. Do it. Press the
Don't
red
press it.
button.
Don't press it.
Yellow. Press it.
Press in.
I'll give you
Is it the
$1.
blue wire?
Or the
Or the green wire.
It's the red wire.
Cut them both.
Nuke it.
Fine.
Tell me what makes them
Nuke it.
on this thing, too.
You got this.
They just totally abandoned me in here today. With you guys, I'm terrified.
Safety to you.
Honestly.
They know you can handle it.
They're like,
I
he's
like
got
sitting up
this.
on this.
Oh, God.
I could do this thing and sit on the speaker, but it's not gone, so it's not gonna. Going back up here where it's safe. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello, Doctor. No. These are the things I hear in my head.
It's Dr.
Just
Phil.
like 10 years. 10 years I waited for this. 10 years.
No. It's totally cool. I've been waiting for this for so long. You have no idea.
It's just a decade, give or take.
Ever since I first watched Scary Godmother.
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
You're the second person.
I love Scully, and it's just.
Scully Pettibone.
You're so different from him. It's so. Oh my god.
It's kind of scary.
It's like I'm like, oh my god, that's who voices him.
Yeah, it's the joy of doing cartoons. People are like, that's Grumpy Bear? Damn Skippy it is.
Yeah, right. It's Grumpy Bear.
It was.
I saw that. I'm like, oh my god.
The wonderful world of cartoons.
Yeah.
Where there are no limitations.
I love you so much.
Scott smash.
One good table flip. You'd never need coffee again. It's the best way in the world to start a day.
Glass was joking about that last year.
Buy a table for every day.
Well,
And the table
I did a con in
that.
Vancouver, and they had, as a charity fundraiser, they had a big metal table out there covered with metal implements and plates and candlesticks and stuff, and $5-10 to charity. It was awesome. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I've still got this in my hand because now I feel like I'm doing something. Anyone from out of town? What's the deal with that airline food, huh?
Oh,
It's like instant crappy comic. All right, we don't need no stinking microphones.
you got this.
I got this.
Can't hear you up front.
What was that?
I'm starting to phase in a little. Check this. Oh, excuse me.
Late.
Excuse me at the door. Hi, door people. Excuse me. Oh, look who comes wandering on all late.
Oh, the audio man.
Yeah, be at home soon.
Anybody know how to work a soundboard?
Maybe? Hold on.
Get up. there any way we can get somebody with technical savvy down here to fire up this bad boy steam-driven microphone?
Oh, you want to do that?
We got power. The levels are all set right.
Which, does it have a number on the bottom of it?
I absolutely have no need. It's one of two. There's only two things plugged in.
Stop.
Don't ever touch it.
The mains are up. The sliders are up. I'm only doing it because of my little security blanket.
Any spray cheese yet? Scott.
Find out.
We are plugged. Isn't this exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could blow up at any time.
Oh god.
Awesome.
So, any spray cheese yet in the 5 minutes?
No.
that it took to get here?
I'm spray cheese-less.
You know,
It's a change. You look pretty.
I'm,
You know what?
Remember, I'm still your official spray
it-
cheese eating assistant.
Oh, I know. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
If it explodes, you can be the cool guy that walks away from the explosion.
That's right. In slow motion.
Yeah, and just never look back.
Yeah,
You can't look back.
No, you really can't. It just makes you way more awesome than you are in order to.
Dinner is more important.
All right. We don't really need it. It's just part of the government make work program.
The government decides what you do.
I'm just going to stand up here and tap dance.
Woo!
Let's all turn and stare. Latecomer. Latecomer.
Well, I hadn't.
Nerds. Okay. Okay. I'll surrender, I promise.
You guys heard that too.
Yeah.
It
We
wasn't
heard
just
this
me.
one, Scott. We heard this one.
Apparently the balls aren't.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Uh-huh. That is the best mom costume I have ever seen in my life.
Go mom costumes.
I was wearing mine earlier. Apparently there's a difference between being called a mom and being called a mother. Sorry, the mic cut out again. This man is so cool, he's wearing sunglasses inside. And underneath that, he's wearing tinted contacts. That's cool.
Still blind as a bat.
Still blind as a bat.
I'm just gonna stand here and watch everyone sort of trickle in. You can just leave the door open. It wouldn't be so weird. It's like, can't do any sound effects fun without a microphone. Good morning, everybody. Did I do that part already?
Yes.
Do we try fiddling with the sound?
This is gonna suck for you guys that were here yesterday.
No, it's great.
It's gonna be exactly the same thing,
okay.
note for note.
It's okay. It's great.
There's no new jokes.
No,
It's
no,
great.
It's okay.
It's
They're
okay.
good jokes.
Are there ever
So
new
it's-
ones?
I'll just do the punchlines today.
No, please.
That wasn't a duck.
Okay, no. What we can do is
Boo.
I got it done today, and then the lead ups tomorrow.
I like the way you think, my friend. I could do prop comedy, but I got nothing fun in my bag right now. Except jerky.
I have a water bottle.
Jerky is fun.
Did anyone bring spray cheese?
I should have brought Twilight Sparkle.
Let's
with
see what
me.
I got in here.
There's a frog.
Uh-oh.
Seriously, I got nothing. I got my car keys.
I feel bad. I was
I
thinking
got a crap ton of pins.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Shiny. Shiny.
Honest to God, anyone that's ever had small children, greatest child's toy in the world.
I
I
can
know.
vouch for that because that's all I do.
It's like cats. What do cats really like? Cardboard boxes.
Laser pointers.
Laser pointers, yeah. But everybody likes
My cat
laser
hates
beams.
everything.
You have an antisocial cat?
Yes.
thing is, Scott, I was actually
Her
gonna
name is
get.
Coda.
I got nothing in here.
I was gonna get spray cheese that didn't have bacon in it and Oreo, so you could try it. But I woke up late and I forgot. I'm
I
sorry.
still got my Oreos.
Okay.
Yay.
Passport.
Woo!
Canadian passport. Anyone want to buy it?
How much?
Yes.
$3.
Very nice.
$40.
Wait, I have no more of the minis.
Sir, you look nothing like the man. I got nothing in here. That's what I miss about my old knapsack. I always had weird stuff in there. I could just talk
Do
about
you
weird stuff.
need cross like a find yellow one?
Yeah. What happened to it? This is kind of gross. Rats ate it.
Oh.
Wait, Rats ate what?
My beloved yellow knapsack.
What?
My yellow knapsack was like my hat. It was like instant recognizability. It was like, look for the hat in the yellow knapsack. You usually find Scott somewhere close. Not necessarily there, but somewhere in the vicinity. Apparently my yellow knapsack tasted delicious. When you fill a rat with spray cheese, then you shoot it. It's like the final scene of Jaws. That whole image just popped into my head. It's never gonna leave.
What has been seen cannot be unseen.
Not unlike some of the things that I saw at the nightclub.
No, I'm sad. I have pet rats. You just make me sad.
Sad face.
I have a mouse.
You have a
I have
mouse?
3 pet
A real
rats.
mouse? On you?
Well, no, not on me.
Oh, dude, that would have been so good with spray cheese.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
He's so tiny.
I like mouses.
Mises. Mice.
Mises.
Are we all in concurrence on this, that the plural of mouse is meese?
It's Mises.
Yeah. And
Wait,
they live in my heese, or the heeses.
I thought it was just mice.
Oh,
As in, like,
We had this discussion yesterday,
like,
didn't
no,
we?
we didn't.
Mises.
I did somewhere with somebody.
Like, I thought it was 1 mouse, 2 meese. Like, or mice. Like,
No, it's meese.
Mice.
Goose, geese, moose, meese. English, boom, there it is, deal with it.
Tomato, tomatoes.
There is no such word as mice.
M-I-C-E?
Well, then a group of geese is a geise.
Guys?
My favorite t-shirt I ever saw online was just one that said, I before E, except after C, ... Weird.
Yeah, it's except for all these giant exceptions.
Yeah, that's why I had such a tough time learning English myself. From my native Australian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is, we know is a completely different language.
Yep.
There it is.
I speak Australian.
It's the first time that anybody's ever heard me speak in my own voice. They get all sensitive about stuff in cartoons sometimes. It's like, oh no, if we're playing Latvian, we're going to bring in Latvian actors, because otherwise it's like, you realize that this is not my natural speaking voice. So I'm being offensive to North Americans, technically. So I'd like to apologize to each and every one of you, because I'm Canadian. I'm sorry. Oh, well, look at you, Mr. Latecomer, lying bleeding in a ditch. He doesn't call, he doesn't write. Your mother and I would worry sick about you. I'm still holding a dead microphone in my hand. You're not dead! Live! Good!
I know CPR.
Good!
You got spell.
You up.
You kill it.
Well, I got his heart beating, but then I swish it.
Oh, poor.
I'm not very good at this. Nobody's ever gonna fix this thing, are they?
I mean, I can try.
Oh, no.
You don't even. Just use your
You've been banned.
imagination.
I was gonna
You got her
try.
in here fast.
What?
I said she keeps scurrying in here fast as soon as you walk towards the soundboard.
Yeah, I mean, like, I walked towards it, and she was like, no,
Schwa! Hoa! Pinga! I'm just gonna make weird noises.
like, I was on the morning show.
I'm not actually gonna speak. You guys have the look of, we're in the wrong room. This was not the panel we came to see. At all.
These are not.
Ever. How did we get here?
I
I had Canadian up on stage talking into a dead microphone. Hello? Hello, can you hear me now? Hello?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I've done that where I've been on stage in a big room and somebody's been, I'm trying to get questions and I can't hear, and I've done this because I'm smart. I'm just saying. Just super saying. It took me years to realize why people kept asking me to do that.
Really?
Because I'd never seen Bridged. So, people go say, nerd! I'm like, what's my favorite candy? Nerds! Got a cardio driver, Dodge. Not a goddamn Yoshi! Why do you keep asking me to do that? It's like, you ever seen a bridge? No. I watched some, I laughed. It's all. Look at it, gone.
Do you want a pizza that's half ashes, half green peppers?
What?
I don't know the answer to this one.
You don't need one, but that's what Stella wants.
No.
Pizza.
I was thinking of a totally different show.
I know.
Scully Pettibone. Ooh, the skeleton in the closet. Yeah, not so deep into the closet. I know. And of course, skeleton eggs as well. You know what's trippy? I don't know if you've read the books or read the cover. The woman who created that thing, who was phenomenal, she looks exactly like Scary Godmother. Exactly like her. When she came in, we were like,
Holy crap. Am I gonna grow bones?
Yeah.
Well, I
Am
mean, I have bones.
Am I gonna grow up?
I'm gonna grow into
It's great,
bones.
like my favorite part is when she's literally baking leaves.
Yes.
You guys all watch this?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Nobody
going to be
Cartoon
the theory,
Network.
or the theme of our panel.
Yes.
Like who has it? It's like it's a classic.
Seriously?
I'm not sorry.
That's kind of cool.
Literally, I watched it. I was like 8, and my mom's like, "You're gonna get nightmares." I'm like, "Really? Really?" It's on Cartoon Network. And then I made her watch it, and she fell in love with Scully. So.
Aw.
And she couldn't be here, so because she said, "I'm determined to make up enough money just to get you a one-day pass, so you can go see him." But
I love your mom.
she said, "I'm gonna be really sad because I can't see him. Can I actually get you to say hi to her?"
I'll just come over to your place after this is done. We'll hang out. It'll be good. Can your mom cook? I'm hungry as hell.
Saying hi to your mom.
I'm serious. I'm starving. I wonder if I phoned up and I just made enough ruckus if they would drive the taco bus right here. It's got wheels.
Wait.
Well,
I had 6 meals there yesterday.
seriously?
Yeah, we went there for lunch, and I went, damn, that was good. And I went back and I got another one. Damn, that was good. And I went back, damn, that was good. And then I went got another one, put it in the car, ate it in the car on the way here. And then when we were going out last night, I went, guess what? We're going back to Taco Bus.
Well, I was thinking, like, if we get enough people, and you're like, hey, I'm Scott McNeil, bring the taco bus.
That would not happen.
There's a bunch of people that want tacos.
In the real world, people go, who?
You could just, I mean, like, if you had like 40 people who wanted tacos.
Yeah, we want, like, to do an order of tacos. How many? All of them. But you have to deliver it in the bus. That's the
Taco
caveat.
boss.
No bus.
No taco.
Or as we say in Canada, taco. You want some salsa for your taco? Although they say that in the Midwest, too. I was just in Kansas City, and I realized that the Midwest is actually far more Canadian than Canada is. Or at least my part of Canada. I live on the West Coast, you know, we're all like palm trees and like whatever, rollerblade, and just chillax, dude. Yeah. I'm still using it.
I know.
Wait.
Hi, Rocky.
I want now. And I want someone We're all gonna stare at you while you do this. Everybody's looking at your butt. At least most of us. By definition, we should have sound because we have power, we have connections, we have bright faders up. Believe it or not, I've worked with these things a time or two in my life. Ignore the girl behind the curtain. I'm the great and powerful Oz. Did you know?
Woo!
Did you know? Whoa.
It's a miracle.
You know what I had to do?
You had to get down on your.
Just turn them on.
Like I said, you had to. No, look, I'm saving this for tonight.
Yes.
For
Save it
those
for
who
the
will be here, we're doing an over 18 panel tonight. I make no promises that we will all survive. Hi, Foxy. What you doing? Oh, right, the water. Right, thank you very much.
Seal.
The special water.
Should repeat it.
Oh, two of them.
Should repeat that one too.
Born to taste great. Water is born. Water can be born in a vessel. But is water in fact born of? I say no. Welcome to Scott's Idiosyncrasies with Semantics 101. Because English is funny. Well, now that I got this thing working, I want to put it down so I can drink my water. I don't know what to do. I'm in a quandary.
You got this.
I got this. I can one-hand this bad.
Do it open for you.
Holy crap, it's Elvis!
Ghost. Chug.
You're gonna kill me.
Hell yeah! Oh my God, that was gin. Stuff's about to get very strange up here. Listen, it sounds magnificent now. Now they got you fixed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foxy came in and plugged it in.
Typically how it works.
God. Told you you were gonna kill me.
Blue line.
Shall we get started?
Yeah.
That was cool. I looked right at the camera and I was smiling right when he took that picture. And then I was talking when he took the second one, so it'll be that. You ever editing film and they freeze frame?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who it is. It could be like Brangelina Pitt did the most beautiful picture. It's always one eye. And like you go, oh, she got some weird stuff in her teeth. Oh my God, that was good gin water. I thought I finished it. I'm very disappointed in myself. Wait, fix this in editing with your video. Yeah, that's the true ending. God damn, that stuff's good.
The model's been murdered. Switch did that.
I'm recycling it. Because that's what we do on the West Coast, you know, because we're pretty organic and stuff. I have a compost and garden. I grow garlic. It's really good. I grow awesome garlic. I have pictures of it on my phone if you want to see later.
Sure.
It's like, McNeil is so weird. So, I think we've established that I'm weird. Now I get to find out how weird you guys are. So if y'all got questions, you actually have been incredibly patient in the back. Yes?
I looked up on your Wikipedia page recently and I saw a particular role.
Lies!
Yeah, I figured that, but since you're here and I'm here, I figured I'd ask you about that. If you can, will you play the role of Duratan in World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor?
Are you offering it to me?
I wish I could.
This was said on Wikipedia?
Wait a minute. Is that the thing? Wait.
Shh. I'm going to allowed to say one thing about that.
You're not allowed to say it, and I don't blame you. You know what?
Duh! How? Okay, dear YouTube, I did not say anything to Wikipedia.
Who leaked that?
Anyway, nothing is set in stone, but
I mean,
as a long time, I'm personally going.
Scott, I mean, you did say for the horde yesterday, but like you didn't say.
Yeah, but I say for the horde all the time.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about a role or anything, so it could have been anyone from the panel.
Could have been anyone from the panel. And as we all know, Wikipedia can't lie. Of course, according to Wikipedia, I was also Snake from Metal Gear Solid. And Funshine Bear, which they were close, at least. So all I can say is that rumor and conjecture is nothing more than rumor and conjecture. Yes. I gotta check. Has anybody got a computer on them? Like just Scott McNeil Wikipedia?
I have a phone.
I've got your page right now, actually. I was looking.
Let me know if you find what
They tell about.
What was it again?
he could be. He could be a mole sent in, coming in through the Tibetan tunnels that we all know run underneath this planet all over the place.
Crap.
He's wearing a Tibetan hat.
Okay, only Buddhists are supposed to know about those. How'd you figure it out?
2 words, Terry Pratchett. Somebody asked me yesterday, it was like, who would I totally fangasm over meeting? That was the answer. My favorite author of all times. Well, come on in. Hi. Let's all stare. Come on in. Get yourself a comfortable seat. Get to know your neighbors. Turn to your left. Introduce yourself.
Oh wait, this is my left. I don't remember.
Then turn to your right. Introduce yourself again. That's good. Look, we're all getting along now. And it's only Saturday. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's air the dirty laundry. Let's talk about family and feelings.
Really?
No, let's not. Let's talk about Canadians trying to breathe in Floridian humidity. It's kind of awesome. This ain't bad like the summer, but I mean, when you go down this like air you have to move through. It's like, excuse me, air. Excuse me. Get it through. Excuse me. Thank you. The cool thing is showering down here is unnecessary. In the summertime, you just throw a little soap under your pits, stand outside, and just like whoosh, let nature do the rest. Why is he leaving a soap trail? He's like a frothy little slug. Somebody asked me a question quick, or I'm just going to ramble like, hi. Hi, I need to know your name, because that was the policy yesterday, because my determination this year is to actually retain names, which I'm lousy at. So now, it's like, okay, hi, I'm Ann.
Okay. Hi,
Hi,
I'm Zaranda.
Zaranda. Everyone, this is Zaranda. Hi, Zaranda.
My name
She's awesome, and her mom is extremely awesome, too.
Actually,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
that's what I was gonna ask. Can you?
I was going to ask if your mom was awesome.
No.
Oh, she was fat. What?
My mom's great. But like I said, my mom worked her butt off just to get me here. Can you say hi to her?
Oh, I totally will.
Okay, hold on.
She got a character. Oh, that's Scully Pettibone.
Oh, I gotta change my batteries.
What?
Hold on.
Crap on a cracker.
What? Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer 40,000,
The bottom one.
Warhammer.
Yeah, the bottom one.
Oh god. Oh, batteries.
What?
I didn't leak nothing.
Let the record
God
show.
damn it, I wanted to. I mean, I've been sitting there waiting, going, okay. Waiting for the go-ahead. Because, oh boy, I wanted to be able to stand up someplace and go, guess what? My agent thinks I'm insane. I'm like, you don't understand. I put 9 years of my life into that game. They owe me. Big time. Well, okay, I'm not allowed to say anything, but Wikipedia. Wikipedia.
So you can either confirm or deny that
I can neither confirm nor deny the rumors and conjecture about this are in fact true or in fact false. Mukhtar Mukhar, brother. What? That wasn't me. No, because this mic isn't working, remember?
Yeah.
So you never would have heard that.
You know what?
I really should be a lawyer, so should you.
Okay.
Good, because I need a good lawyer right
I'll
now.
be your lawyer.
Because this could be trouble.
So,
I know some people.
Oh, right, I'm talking to your mom.
do you just want me to call her?
If we're going to do that, we could do it after.
Okay, but can
Oh, yeah, give a shout out. That's what the kids call it, right? What's your mom's name?
what?
What's your mom's name?
Oh,
Zaranda.
Zaranda. Yeah.
Yes, okay, good.
But my mom's name is Debbie.
Debbie?
Your mom's name is Debbie, but she named you Zaranda.
It's after my dad's cousin.
Your dad's cousin's name's Zaranda?
No, she's named Sandra, but my okay.
Okay, we're all going to sit in for the whole story.
No, I'm just gonna.
No, I'm cool. I'm totally into this.
My mom wanted to name me Sandra after my dad's cousin Sandra, but my dad wanted to name me Miranda so he could call me Randy because that's his name. And my mom's like, "We'll just combine them." So
I like this.
Zaranda.
Creative parenting. Because if you think about it, parenting is pretty much all about combining stuff. I was talking at a DNA level, and you guys went poof right into the gut. Disgusting.
My God.
I saw things in the nightclub last night I could never unsee.
Which one?
If you could see what these eyes have seen. The castle. Which is pretty awesome, I must say. It's like 3 different. I like the little outdoor area. It was like Disneyland with drinks.
Different thing, like studio station.
Yeah, I've heard. We may be wandering back there too. No, I've got a panel tonight. Damn.
18.
Can we do the panel at the castle?
I'm down to do it.
Yeah?
Well,
All right.
There's also the raid up there.
Wait, what?
Or during
I can't get down there. You can't do that.
Sure we can.
I can't get down there.
Why not?
Angie and Holly can't really drive down there and I have a scooter and stuff.
Doesn't matter. We're going to pick you up and carry you.
Yeah.
Look at us. We
What's
are
wrong with that?
a small but effective horde.
Until 3.
Wikipedia. Oh, right. Your mom, Debbie.
And
3, 2,
1.
1. Okay, pan the room first, because she's got to see what's going on here. This madness, this insanity, these people. We're going to edit in more people later. They do this in Hollywood all the time. It's going to be awesome. The people in the front, then you're just going to replicate that. And it's going to go to infinity. It's going to be like the warehouse at the end of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Which is the warehouse where they used to keep my sanity. Hi, Debbie! Welcome to my shiny world. Because, you know, it's not always easy living in the closet like Scully Pettibone, you know. I know, but Captain X would like to say hello as well. You're awesome, Debbie. Your daughter's awesome. And you're awesome for, like, making your daughter and then sending your daughter here and stuff. So next year you have to come here. Look at this. Heart. leaks?
I made a lot of them.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Because I never know.
I took up all my batteries.
And close.
Apparently it was so good her phone exploded.
Awesome.
That's a lot of love. I'm just saying, just super saying.
Yeah.
My friends at home, but why do you keep saying that? It's like I could never explain. Wikipedia.
You know what? I bet it was somebody at World of Warcraft. At Blizzard. It's not been unheard of.
No, he don't
I
want to
know. Usually insider leaks come from the inside.
Yeah.
Because I have been so good for months. So they're mad at me right now because I was supposed to be recording yesterday.
Oh.
And I was here.
Uh-oh.
My agent was mad at me too. Well, they're not mad at me, but my agent was. Anyway, on completely non-Wikipedia related things. How did you get Debbie inside that little box?
Well,
We do not have your strange technologies yet in Canada, the country from whence I came.
quite possibly. I'm a level 42 warlock.
Oh, there you go.
Sweet. I just, the day before when I was supposed to be doing another session for an undisclosed project, I thought it was like totally omnificus because, yeah, I just made that word up.
Nice.
I did that, yeah, that just
Can I
happened.
use the word?
Omnificus?
Yeah.
Yes, it's yours to use.
Yes.
We will
Wait,
be able to
what?
say that we were here on that glorious day when this word was coined in this very room. And those of us that survive will look back on this day and tell our children, and they will tell their children that they were here on this most, I've forgotten the word already,
Awesome.
magnificous day. That was almost the Henry V speech from Henry V.
Omnificus.
That was almost the St. Crispin's Day speech. Oh, see you, Carlos.
She wants a soda. You don't want me to let her get a soda?
Get her a soda.
Oh.
We'll be back.
We're all looking at your butt too, Carlos.
Oh.
Shake it, baby girl. You know you want to. Ooh. That's Cuban rhythm for you.
You're gonna kill me.
Why?
'Cause
You forgot to put the batteries in?
No. Like, you're making me laugh so hard, I'm choking. And I'm just getting over bronchitis, so.
So am I.
Really?
Awesome.
We're bronchitis.
Yeah, we could like,
Hey,
no.
can we make it bronchitis club? We can make a club. I got it too.
Oh my god. We got the bronchitis club going on here.
Sweet. Another thing about doing cartoons for a living, one voice actor gets sick
The other
They all get sick.
because we're too dumb to have our own pop guards. We're the only people in a fairly high-paying profession that do not have any personal gear. I keep saying we should walk in with our little case. There's my pop card, here's my headphones. Because sometimes other people's headphones get all nasty and shit. And pop guards are like, bleh,
But what about the different microphones?
bleh. We all share germs.
Just make sure nobody has little critters. You
Yeah.
wouldn't want critters.
We go through sheep dip process on the way in and out of the studio. You have to. Flea spray, delousing. Standard protocol.
You know.
It's a lot like prison. Matter of fact, I would say, like, if I didn't spend my days in small padded rooms screaming, I would spend my days in small padded rooms screaming. Difference is I get paid for it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who did that?
I
I felt that in my feet.
yeah.
Dude, whales felt that. No, that was yesterday's joke.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, but we had that feedback going yesterday. It made it awesome.
Yeah.
What if you picked up the other microphone?
If that one was on, yeah, you can do. But you don't actually feedback from mics going into mics. I would have to get in front of the speaker.
No, I was saying
That-
if you would be doing it from both, like, but one was farther from
You think too much.
He's too clever for his own good. He will have to be destroyed.
Oh, God.
He's so sharp. Catch yourself. What happened to my water? Born born to taste great. Wow, your life just did not turn out the way you thought it was going to, did you? Born of Deadwater, Jim. Damn it, Jim, I'm a physician, not a doctor.
Wait, I missed the line.
Yeah. Please, give me some chicken breast thighs, wings.
But Scott, you're not even doing good. Point's right.
Oh, I know. I worked with you were not allowed to Shatner around Shatner. It's very strict. I did an episode of Psych.
Yeah.
And I was fanboying a bit because I was working with, amongst other comedy greats, but I was working with Christopher Lloyd. Now, I started my career based on a few weird, not one of least of being was like, "Hello, Alex, it's all sort of weird to me." And so, and people are like, "Don't do Chris, no, Chris, no." He is the most terrifying man I have ever worked with in my life. He's super quiet. He's very reserved. He doesn't like hang out in his trailer and stuff. He sort of sits and has lunch with people, but he just sits by himself and he's super quiet. And I went up to him at one point. I'm like, "Hi, Chris. Hi, I'm Scott McNeil. I'm going to introduce myself because you have the dubious pleasure of killing me most heinously later on in the day." And he looks. He's just like, he's got these incredibly intense eyes. He's like, "Well, isn't that nice?" I'm like, when they were doing the scene, it was like, "Okay, cameras rolling, sound speed." I'm like, "Get those fucking cameras rolling because Chris is going to make my head explode like something from Scanners." Honestly, he's terrifying. Brilliant, but terrifying. But yeah, don't do Chris in front of Chris and don't do Shatner in front of Shatner.
What happens
When you do Shatner in front of Shatner, it's like eating pasta and antipasta. It's like dividing by zero.
Oh,
The universe just ends. I have a Shatner story.
can you hear?
Do tell.
It was the first time I heard somebody utter the words, "Who the fuck is Scott McNeil?" I wanted to get that on a t-shirt. So I did a convention in Toronto, and it was a big sort of multimedia convention thing. It was the first time I'd been out there, and this was when Gundam was pretty big, and I'd only ever done like 2 conventions before. So they stuck me a little thing at the top of the escalators. That turned out to be a very bad idea. So all of a sudden, whoosh, and it was swamped. There was like thousands of people around, and I'm going like, wow. And then Shatner's private helicopter lands on the roof of the building. Shatner's people. Shatner comes through. "I'm sorry, you can't get through here. It's completely blocked and congested."
What?
And he's looking, and they got a little banner saying, "Well, who the fuck is Scott McNeil?" Is that weird? That's how I met Shatner. Yes, young man in the corner.
So I have a question, but first of all, do you remember my name from yesterday?
Were you one of the Ashleys? Honestly, I don't. I was good because I remember Thomas Aquinas, and there was an Ashley, and there was an Ashley, and there was a Jackie, and there was another Ashley here, and there was an Emily, and...
Starts with a J.
Right, it's Jay. Actually, I've always just called you Jay since we've been hanging out in the house and stuff. Peeps. Yo, Jay, what's up, yo?
Not much.
What's up, yo?
It's John David.
I knew that, John David.
Yeah.
I was just checking to make sure
And I
that
had a
you...
question. Who was the person you had the most fun ever working with, and who's the person you had the least fun ever working with? Or just like, just
You guys are on the good question category. It's always best and then I'm always like, I don't know. I've worked...
just 2 examples. I mean, you can think of the best and the worst.
The people that I work with back home are phenomenal. I work with the most creative, imaginative, funny, certifiably insane, dangerously demented group of voice actors. This more pertains to prelay work than when you're doing dubbing, you're in a box by yourself, acting with somebody else's lips. But on a prelay series, the whole cast is in there, and I did a show called League of Super Evil, and it was just Lee Tokar, Colin Murdoch, myself, and occasionally Tabitha St. Germain, who is... I've never met anyone like Tabitha. She can be anybody. She's terrifying. So, they had to often stop tape because we would be on the floor. We would just, unable to work, just dying. Like, just my back, just because it's just, we're nuts. We're like the world's weirdest kindergarten class without the Ritalin. So, the group I worked with on Beast Wars was phenomenal. All the people I work with. Except for that one dick. There's nobody that I mean, there's a couple of directors, I'll be honest, I'm not particularly fond of. Because they just don't give a crap. It's like, nobody watches this shit anyway. It's like, well, you got no idea. And so I got no patience for that. But, people that are into it, and man, I work with geniuses. I really do. I got to work with Charlton Heston once. That was kind of cool. Just because it was Charlton Heston. I mean, I think the man was a lunatic, but walk into the studio, and it was right at Easter time, too. So, finish the day's work, and I'm like, wow, I worked with Heston. Go home, turn on the TV. Where am I gotten? And of course, everybody in this business does Heston. Walk into the booth, and you're going, hey, that's a pretty decent Heston. Oh, shit. And he's short. He was short. Anyway, so I've got to work with a few cool people that way, but it's not about celebrity for me. It's just about talented people, and the people in Vancouver are so damn good. Surprisingly so, even to us. Yes? You have to say your name. Hi, Patty. Everyone say hi, Patty.
Hey, Patty.
This is John Thomas.
John David.
John, yeah, you don't want to be called John Thomas, especially not overseas, mate.
I mean, just John or David.
To go in line with this question, favorite role, least favorite role?
Favorite role, all of them. Least favorite, I mean, honestly, there's some that are kind of boring and banal. There's lots of, I wouldn't say boring and banal, like doing narrative stuff for an industrial video is not exactly a scintillating experience.
How many times have you done something like that?
Oh, I do quite a bit of that stuff. I mean, being a voice actor is not all about, especially not, where I live, we do very little anime. Anime's kind of what you do to fill in the gaps. I mean, predominantly I do prelay cartoon work, because that's, it's the only thing that I'm psychologically suited for. I have taken a debilitating and horrifying mental illness and turned it into a fun and profitable career. After they kicked me out of theater school. Nobody wants to hear them funny little voices of yours, mister. I've done so many that have been fun. I mean, my own personal favorites have been weird things, like Hermie the Elf and Yukon Cornelius on Rudolph and the Island of Misfit Toys. Because, that was a sequel, but that's my own pop culture. Growing up and now going like, are you kidding me? Man, I grew up doing this. Oh dear, we've got a paper down. Foxy down! Foxy down! Now, I was worried you might be dead. Although I was enjoying the view. All right, I'm saving that for tonight's panel. I'm sorry. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm independent. Not if you don't mind my being, and I figured this out as an adult, dentist means gay as hell. That's why Hermie wasn't like the other elves. And Yukon, and I played Foghorn Leghorn in Baby Looney Tunes. And for me, the pinnacle of voice acting was Mel Blanc. The greatest voice actor. Mel Blanc. Paul Frees, actually, is another one. And not many people know who Paul Frees was, but Paul Frees was the reason I became a voice actor.
I heard of it.
Yeah, I was 12 years old in Disneyland. And Paul Frees is the voice you hear all through The Mansion. And if you watched Christmas specials, he was, Heatmeister and Burgermeister, Meisterburger. And he's got those amazing pipes. So when you go into the mansion, welcome, foolish mortals. I found out when I was 12 that he was also the Pillsbury Doughboy, and something in my head went,
Oh my God.
I'm not alone. Other people hear the voices too. But yeah, stepping into, I cite Mel Blanc a lot when I teach, because he imbued every character with, because I meet a lot of people that go like, I do voices. And I'm like, cool. But if you can't act, you can't do it. You're just making sounds. And, I would say with sugary snack foods with salt as well. I love you. He, in spite of the fact that my therapist tells me that rabbits don't talk, we know because of Mel that they do. And I've always said that, with all due respect to the people that do his voices now, even if you get the voice exactly right, the soul is missing. Let's be honest, the new Kermit sound like Kermit, but it ain't Kermit.
Get a message.
Just saying. SpongeBob SquarePants might be doing Waspinator's voice now, but I still don't think it sounds right. Waspinator, no one to living pineapple under the sea. Although if you're going to be replaced by somebody, Tom Kenny's not a bad one to be replaced by. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. And it goes like this. The funny thing about this business, too, is because we're all so adept at that. Like, I've replaced some very famous people on other things. And it's just like, that's how it goes. It can be brutally cutthroat that way too. Like I got into Reboot because the original hack just wasn't available for a session, and they just went, "Screw you, Scott. Can you do blah 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 voice?" I'm like, "Probably." And they went, "It's close enough. You're in." Sorry, and that was a friend of mine. He was bigger than me and angrier than me. Wow, we got hands going now. We got to get a rhythm going on now. This is good. Should get y'all clapping your hands and stomping your feet. Oh, now I got Adele stuck in my head. Mind you, I've just started, because she's on, and I'm going like, I really like her. I shouldn't, but I really do. And 2 questions from Foxy. All right, we're getting the 10-minute thing. We're just starting to get a rhythm going, so we're going to start to pick up the tempo a little bit. We will eventually end up with what I like to call the lightning round. But this means I'm going to start talking less and answering more questions. Yes?
What was your favorite part about working
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Marissa?
Marissa?
Marissa.
I'm Marissa, everybody. This is Marissa.
Hi, Marissa.
How you doing? That's Jack, and then this is John David. Okay, I'm getting better at this.
What was your favorite part about working as Koga in Inuyasha?
The outfit. I got the legs for it. I look great in a skirt. My favorite part about working on Inuyasha as Koga was it was the one role I've ever done that I didn't have to audition for. Because Toshi, who was the producer of Viz, is a bit of a mercenary, and he has been to a few cons with me, and this was when Gundam was really huge, and when X-Men was huge, so I was Wolverine, and I was Duo. And he just basically phoned me up and said, I have a role that's kind of halfway between Wolverine and Duo, and frankly, I want you to get out there and sell the shit out of it, so boom, you're Koga. And besides which, I like wearing a sky. I have cosplayed Koga, which was weird. And I walked through a massively packed convention here in Tampa, Florida, at Metro, and we set it up so that, like we had people dressed as me to be runners, because I know people at that con. I've been doing that con for 10 years now. And it's a big, busy con. I thought, there's no way I'm going to get through this wearing a Koga outfit. Like, people will eat me. It'll be weird. So we had 2 people dressed as Scott McNeil. I walked in, and people that I knew really well were just like, right in the eyes, going, that's decent Koga, man. So, apparently Hugh Jackman did the same thing at Comic-Con. He dressed up as Wolverine, and it's like, yeah, I've seen better. But I'm going, these are people I know. I'm like, I just spent an hour signing your boob. It was weird. So it was fun, cool. And yes?
Yeah, can you do the voice of Stretch?
Stretch? Oh, from Casper.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly going, I do a lot of holiday specials. That's weird. I'm trying to remember what Stretch sounded like. I think he was somewhere in here like this. Casper doesn't want to... It's a little bit of Jackie Gleason. I'm not sure. Norton, you are a metal case. Ralphie. Yes.
My name is Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Oh, say.
Hi, I'm friends with, Holly and stuff, but she's awesome. My
She's
question...
totally name dropping. I'm really good friends with Holly, stuff.
No, really.
Yeah, seriously?
Patty stole my question. Just kidding.
Patty. Patty.
No, I have a second one. Honestly, it's okay. What was it like voicing a pony? Like, would you do it again if you had the chance?
Oh, absolutely. Dude, I'm not dumb. I get paid for this stuff. I'm a polyphonic prostitute. And besides, Flim and Flam on that show particularly fun because it was Broadway show tunes. Traveling sales ponies non-parade. And most of us in this business are singers as well. So yeah, we had a ball with that, except for learning how to say super speedy, sad, squeezy 6,000. I finally did it! That is the first time. This is, yeah, but it took me a couple of sip of puffs. That was like effortless, man. And right now, the producers of the show are going, why couldn't he have done that on the day? Because you sprung it on us in late notice. I will not be denied. Yes.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Gavin.
That's Gavin, everyone. Turn and say hi, Gavin.
Hi, Gavin.
You need to resonate more. Hi, Gavin.
Hi, Gavin.
Thank you. Anyway,
Gavin is an AM radio.
yes. Today
With
on the
me
news,
and the bus.
I'm going to ask Mr. McNeil, what is the strangest thing that's ever happened to you in voice acting?
Oh, God. You guys are good at these questions, too, man, because somebody asked me that yesterday, and I kept thinking, well, I got to come up with something. Because it's such a weird thing to do for a living anyway.
There's that cat story.
Which cat story?
The cat.
Oh, the hot Scotty McNeil cat? That's strange.
What?
Yeah, some possible brony-type young man apparently named his cat Hot Scotty McNeil. That's okay. I signed the inside of a stormtrooper's helmet yesterday. Before he showed me his diaper.
What?
There are things that cannot be
Insane. He's like, dude, I've been in the bar all afternoon. I totally gotta look, man, I'm wearing a diaper. I'm like, oh God! I did not need to see that. I work in a very visual world, and there is no delete button in my brain. I've done so. It's like I get paid a lot to not talk. I do a lot of things where it is kind of like one of the nicest things I ever had somebody say to me was like, somebody from LA was like, wow, you're like the Canadian Frank Welker. Because I can make a lot of sounds. So I get paid to play characters that don't actually speak. Just like I did a show called Sushi Pack, and I played a little blob of crab fighting wasabi. They're just like, Tristan made a lot of dogs. So, and for this I trained in Shakespeare, So we're moving along. Yes?
My name's Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hey. Speaking of Canadians in Texas, what was it like working on One Piece at Funimation?
What was
What was it like working on One Piece at Funimation?
Oh, it was cool. I love those guys. It was totally illegal. It was like, you going down to work and, no, I just go down to pick fruit, man. Their new facility is ridiculous. It's like the size of this building, and you just feed actors into one end through the chute, and out the other end, spits anime. It's weird, because the first thing I did, Alchemist was there, and they were in little tiny, little ghetto booths, and now it's a facility. And yeah, it was always an honor. Like Mike McFarlane phoned me up and he goes, I got a character I want you to play on One Piece, and he's fun. And I had a ball with him too, because with all my years of working in anime, I went, this show's weird. Like the first thing I ever did in anime, I played not one, not two, but 3 different women on Project A-ko. I'm like, what? Then Ranma was Principal Kun. I'm like, this stuff's weird. One Piece is weirder. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll get to it. I promise. Every hand that's up, we will get
Yes,
to.
John Flynn.
John Flynn? Everyone say hi, John Flynn.
Hey, John Flynn.
And in fact, y'all are down into the full name down here.
I just think it's proper to give
I think it's I like it myself.
Regardless, you voiced 4 major characters in Beast Wars.
I did indeed.
What was it like having, especially the squabbles between Ratchet and Dinobot? How did that
I had
work?
fun with it. Because we recorded those all in one pass.
Actually, could we hear a squabble between
Oh, insolent vermin. One more crack like that and I will take you out the old-fashioned way. Brutally! I would like to see you try it there, Dino Boob. Or should I call you Lizard Lips? I was kidding about oh boy, we're all gonna die. Waspinator, no wonder you're fighting. Waspinator gets headache in his whole body.
Then, of course, Silverbolt will have to stop in and stop it all. Because he was strong, proud, brave, and smart like a sack of hammers. The other actors were just like, oh God, Scott's got one of his scenes. We're going out for coffee. But it was fun. I mean, that's just what it's like inside my head, so. Because people ask, it's like, do you do it in separate? Some shows do, some directors do, it just depends. But that one, we had such a rhythm going, and the writing was on that show was so good, they would just let me go.
Oh, those were just some of the best moments between Dinobot and Ratchet.
I quite liked them. I miss that show, honestly. People have asked what's my favorite show to work on, and even though I'm an anime con, I will say I'm proudest of that one. Because there was a lot to it.
Woo! Yeah.
It was the first North American show I'd done where the writing was like anime. I mean, it was like this long arc. It wasn't like, save the world in 22 minutes, and then sell some action figures. Remember, kids, it's all right for Skeletor to throw his enemies into the lava. But never, ever throw your little baby brother or sister into boiling lava. Until next time. My very first audition for anything that I got, I swear to this is true, I went in and went like, seriously, you want me to say this? They're like, yeah. I'm like, really? Okay. Really? So, yeah. By the power of Grayskull, I
have the power.
I have the power! And I went, really? And I got it. I was He-Man for a day. It was awesome. Yes?
Oh, hi, I'm Catalina.
Hi, Catalina.
Do you know what season and episode you were in Psych?
It was the 100th episode, I know that. I think it was season 7. It was the one, it was called something, it was basically a tribute to the 1983 movie Clue.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, unfortunately it's one of those things where I end up being a corpse for a lot of the film. But, okay, hands that are up right now. Anybody with a question, hands up. Okay, because we're actually over time, so every hand that's up, keep your hand up. Don't move it, and it's going to be like lightning round. It's going to like bing, bang, bing, bang, bang. Yes, go! Too late. Yes, and we're moving.
If you could play a board game with any 3 historical figures, what game would it be and who would they be?
Oh, God, this is supposed to be quick. This is supposed to be frickin' quick. Does Jenga count as a board game?
Yes.
I would play Jenga, and I have no idea who. I'll think about that. Yes.
You did a lot of voices on Dead Rising 2.
Yes.
I think that's the only zombie game you've ever done.
Unfortunately, yes, because I love zombie games. It was weird playing it. As a gamer, it's like...
Yeah, you did the chef who eats
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
It was great. Like,
And he was a bitch, too. He was a hard boss.
Really?
Like, he killed my... And then you're playing that thing where going, okay, I'm trying to kill myself, but I keep killing me. This is weird. Hey, it tastes like chicken. The king of cuisine.
That's great.
And also, it was, I think it was, now this ain't no fun. One of the mercenaries, Mercenary Earl.
Yeah, Mercenary Hill, that was great. Would you ever consider doing another game like that?
Oh, God, yeah. Actually, well, it's no spoiler now. I did Dead Rising 3 as well.
Wait, really?
Yeah, which unfortunately I can't play because I'm a PS3 guy.
Oh, which one?
There's that weird sort of like gnarly dude that like is holed up in the room. He's kind of like strung out veteran dude. Yeah, that's me. I had a lot of fun
I
with
feel
that.
like I want to kick myself in the face for not realizing it was you.
No, you know what? The greatest compliment you can ever give to a voice actor, ever, to a, like a real voice actor, is going, I had no idea that was you.
Yeah, I had no idea it was really
I had an engineer tell me that once. He goes, Scott, you're the only person I've ever worked with that sometimes I have to look up to see who it is. That's the greatest compliment you can give a voice. So thank you. Sweet. Because people go, oh my God, I recognize your voice and everything. I'm like, oh shit. Yes.
Favorite World of Warcraft race?
Race? You know what? That's a tough one. Because I will admit, I loved being a panda. I kind of pooped out on... And so, you know, and let's face it, I mean, we're all for the Horde, but who here among us did not roll up a Worgen?
Exactly.
We all did it. You know we did. And I actually like the starting levels for the Worgen.
They're the best. They
Yeah.
really are.
Because my favorite was Dust. There's a little area that was all Worgens.
Like Dust Cowl or something?
Yeah, something like that. One of the earlier level played. It was my favorite place in the game when I was a young lad playing, you know, beta. And I saw one last hand. One last hand. Yes.
What were some of your favorite?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your name, young lady.
Hi, I'm Mercedes.
Hi, Mercedes.
Hi, Mercedes.
Oh, Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes Benz? Yes.
What were some of your favorite lines from like any anime you've done?
Oh, God. You know what, honestly, I don't remember any of the stuff I do, because we go in, I mean, I've done 10,000 episodes plus of various shows over the years, so we do it, you know, when I started doing conventions, you know, people were like, say something as duo, and I'm like, somebody, blessed somebody, made me a cheat sheet of quotes, so I could then walk in and going, I will make you this promise. I will be the god of death once again, but right now, I need some, you know, Kagome, you will be my mate. We can get rid of old mutt face over there. You know, and I can always finish it off with a special beam cannon! And I think that's it. You guys are awesome. I love you. Now, we're going to need the room, so I'll come out and hang out and stuff. I got pens in my pocket, and if anybody wants to take pictures, but we do need to get the heck out of the room so that the next panel can come in here. Thank you for flying with us today. Thank you. Bye now. Thank you.
Goodbye. The VIP room is open. 4:43, open till 5:30.
Sweet. Party.
Where is that?
4:43.
Upstairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. As we know you do have a choice as we begin to de-room the room.
Because if you deplane a plane, I guess we're de-rooming the room.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I need everyone to out